Learning has been constantly evolving throughout time, and an important aspect of our learning process in today's world is mobile learning. There are constantly new ways of learning being developed with the spread of mobile devices, allowing for teachers and students to use the internet to enhance learning. We've become heavily reliant on our phones, from waking us up in the morning to tracking our dietary intake and using it for things like credit cards and travel tickets. In this presentation, I aim to provide you with a comprehensive overview of mobile learning, provide you with the knowledge of techniques and tools to use in your own learning, and I will also explore how M-learning is experienced differently throughout the world. We must consider the balance between affordances and affordability. Affordances of a mobile device refer to the capabilities of the device. Technology can make things much easier and can provide opportunities for students to learn in a different way. Affordability refers to the cost of the device and ultimately the cost of mobile learning in this form. Affordances of mobile learning include ubiquitous learning, allowing learning to take place in different environments, and active decision making and participation, allowing for students to engage in different ways rather than in a way that requires particular order, so students can discuss things more readily and can contribute what they feel is necessary. Other affordances include having more accessibility to different sources and multimodal learning, so learning taking place through the use of a large number of forms such as audio and video. In my major subject area, anthropology, mobile technology has been of particular interest as we see the spread of mobile devices across countries that have been valuable in providing people with things like agricultural advice, healthcare and money transfers. The Grameen Bank project in Bangladesh introduced mobile phones to rural villages and provided women with the opportunity to provide a service for other villages where they paid to use the mobile devices, and this actually won a Nobel Prize award. The project helped to raise women's incomes, educated them on how to run a business and how to operate a telecommunications service. So some of the affordances while using the phones has saved time and money. It provides a safer way to transfer. Mobile devices can be powerful tools across the world for various reasons and can be experienced differently depending on the culture. In developing countries, we may see basic feature phones becoming more accessible to people, even in rural locations, and various schemes have been taking place to increase the use of mobile phones for educational purposes. UNESCO launched a project which updated primary school teachers with content via SMS. In the developed world, mobile devices such as tablets and smartphones typically underpin mobile learning, but wearables are becoming more popular and accessible. Learning approaches we have covered have been information transmission modes, which transmit subjective knowledge into the heads of students, and social constructivism, which is a way of learning that views the learner differently and sees learners as people with existing knowledge that they can build on. We've seen a shift from an information transmission mode of learning to social constructivism, and this has been aided by mobile learning. Many apps which promote a social constructivist approach to learning are general in terms of their content. So let's have a look at how mobile learning can be used to enhance our own learning with a focus on anthropology. Below are some Twitter accounts that you can follow which have a strong basis on anthropology. The Twitter app can be useful in expanding knowledge and allows for opinions to be shared with peers and others in a wider social network. Social constructivism is embedded in the use of social media networks and apps like Twitter, as information is provided by a number of sources from a variety of cultures and Microsoft OneNote can also be used to enhance studies, and it allows for users to capture thoughts and ideas and is especially effective in storing information gathered from lectures or in-class experiences. Using online polls is another technique that can be used in anthropology, so creating online surveys can allow for students to reflect on the knowledge that you've gained and also allows you to actively create something that your peers can test. Kahoot again lends itself to a social constructivist approach, as participation is key and users have the opportunity to create their own quizzes and play quizzes created by their peers. So this is a game-based learning platform and can be used again on a number of devices. Another tool is multimedia recordings. So the creation of multimedia recordings like YouTube videos is an effective technique that will allow for views and opinions of the creator to be shared whilst also gathering further information.
Created using Powtoon.